Hi friends, today I'm going to show you a simple and easy way to pin down your lace front or lace top wig. This is a super important step to take before blow drying or styling your wig. Pinning your wig down will create stability, make it easier to style, and prevent your wig from being damaged during the process. Here are the tools you'll need. Fine or extra fine sewing pins to pin the wig down. Anything thicker may cause a hole in the lining of your wig. A head form, also called a mannequin head or wig block. And a wig stand. There are many different kinds. My favorite is a tripod. Let's start with a demonstration. You can just watch and listen for this part. For this demonstration, I have the wig placed on my doll head inside out. This is not how you're going to pin it. This is simply to show you the structure of the wig and areas to avoid. It's important to avoid pinning into any area with lace. You can see here the entire top part of this wig is lace, as well as the frontal hairline. Now there are definitely times we recommend pinning the lace down, but this is more of a professional technique and is not necessary with this style of wig cap. First, you'll want to pin into this area at the crown. It borders the lace moving towards the temples. This is a seam. The seams are reinforced and much more durable than the lace areas and mesh areas. The pins should be fully pushed in and always at a 90-degree angle. Again, this wig is flipped inside out just to show you a clear example of where to place your pins. On the side here is the ear tab. There's one on each side, and they'll often look different. Sometimes they have clips. This one has a velvet lining. Sometimes they have silicone. This is a very good, stable place to pin into. After pinning the crown and ear tabs, you'll move on to the nape of the neck. You want to make sure to undo all adjustable straps to lessen any uneven tension on the wig cap, which would cause it to stretch out, especially when the wig cap is wet. You can see that the nape of the neck here is a little bit stronger and more stiff than the rest of the wig. This is also a great area to pin into. You're going to want to pull it down a little bit before pinning. It doesn't need to be super taut, but it will alleviate some of the tension on the mesh part above the nape when styling that area. Now that you've seen the placement, let's get your tools ready and do this together. The easiest way to identify the front from the back on a head form is to look at the profile and notice the protruding area. This is the occipital. It's in the back of the head form. You're going to put the wig on the head form in the same way you would put the wig on yourself. Place the top lace area on first to line up the hairline. While securing the lace with one hand, you can use the other to gently pull down the nape area. Now check the hairline just to make sure that no hair has gotten tucked under. We always want the lace to dry or even just sit on the wig form laying flat. It's going to be pretty easy to find the right areas to pin into by feeling around, but you can also part the hair. Just like we demonstrated earlier, you'll be starting at the crown, moving to the ear tabs, and then down to the nape. If it helps you to see the wig cap better, you can section the hair or even clip it up. Here you can see the wig is nice and secure and ready to style. It's not necessary to pull on the wig like this for stability, but if you do need to move the lace area, I recommend doing it by the hair because the lace is fragile and pulling on it could cause a tear. It's also important to never move or try to adjust the wig cap after you've already pinned it to the head. The process of pulling out the pins is just as important, if not more, than putting the pins in. You want to make sure you get every single pin out, because if you miss a pin, you might create a hole in the wig lining while trying to take it off of the head form. Now that we've walked you through the entire process, let's go through some key takeaways. Make sure you're securely pinning the wig down every time you style the wig, wet or dry, especially for blowouts. Pinning into the nape, ear tab, and the border outside the lace will create the most stability. Be sure to remove all of the pins from the head before removing the wig. And lastly, don't stress. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just focus on being gentle and creating stability. As always, Feel free to reach out with any questions.